Welcome back to the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by Medic Regional Blood Center. Such an important part of our community. We told you last month about their partnership with the Pat Summitt Foundation. Well, in 1 week, Medic Blood took in 1,228 blood donations from you and gave a check of $12,280 to the Summitt Foundation. Thanks to you for getting out there and doing that for your community, and thanks to Medic Regional Blood Center for all they do in this community. Go see them, medicblood.org. Okay. There will be a new head coach in Pat Summitt's old spot. The Lady Vols made a move this week. Philip Fulmer decided to let go of Holly Warlick. No one really surprised by that. I think everyone agrees that she deserves a lot of respect for 40 years given to the university. There's some talk about, a lot of people want Louisville's Jeff Walz, which would be a $1.5 million hire plus buyout. But there are some folks who say Tennessee isn't going to spend $1 million. They're not going to spend big for this coach. Is that a mistake? If they decide to go cheap, frugal. Now, if you get a good bargain deal, go for it. But is that the right message for Tennessee to be sending? John Adams has been hammering them in the Sentinel for a while that they don't care about women's sports anymore and they don't spend on it. Is it wise to go frugal?
Well, I would say if you want to send a message that Lady Vols basketball really does matter and we want it to be back at the highest level, then you go and you spend money to get the kind of coach that has won at a level similar to that, and then you would think that being at Tennessee, they could get it to an even higher level. I wouldn't spend money on somebody who doesn't deserve it just to say, hey, we are spending this kind of money. So if you can't find that kind of person, you're not willing to go $1.5 million plus, then I would say you try to find the up-and-comer. But that will get a mixed review from fans out there.
Lady Vol fans are pretty hardcore. So your thoughts on which way they go with this?
I think they might end up with a coach that makes less than $1 million, but I don't think it's necessarily going to be because they are looking to go cheap. I think there might be a chance of, if the right guy is out there, if you can get a Walz or someone like that, I think there's a chance they could spend a little bit on this because I think they want to get it right. I think Philip Fulmer does care about getting this right, but yeah, that's a lot of money to throw around in women's basketball, so I understand why people might not be sold on it, but I think they might be willing for at least the right hire. I think they want to get it right because buyouts cost money too. Yep. If you don't get that right, you're spending either way.
I think ultimately it comes down to the bottom line is, are you winning? When's the last time that a winning coach was described as overpaid? It doesn't happen. So if whoever you get, however much you pay them, if they win, people will be okay. It'll be fine.
Yeah, if it's me, I understand that the Lady Vol program, here's the thing, and this is going to get me the emails, they don't make money. They never did make money. The men's program is charged every time the lights come on over there. So at best, you're saying they break even. Okay. But there are only 3 sports that act as a calling card for your university in terms of getting ESPN time. Shows before the tournaments on. They don't do that with baseball. They don't do tons of it with softball. It's men's basketball, football, and women's basketball are the 3 that ESPN creates a calling card for you. If I'm UT, you try and find the best coach, period. It's not about spending money. If you find the good one who's less money, great. But I wouldn't hold back just because it's not a revenue sport, because it is a marketing sport. Charge part of the line under marketing for the UT budget when you hire this person. That's the way I would look at it.
It helps that Philip Fulmer will be the person introducing the next coach, I think, from how fans will respond.
It'll be interesting. I'll also be interested to see what they wind up paying because they didn't hold back when he got his raise, and then they made it retroactive to when he took the job. So apparently there's some money laying around over there. But we'll discuss when that comes up. All right, next. Which program at Tennessee makes its Final Four first? College football will the college football team make a college football playoff? Will UT's college basketball team make the Final Four? Which comes first? Come on back on the Sports Source.